Aisha about this topic, where she says, how can new reverts seek true Islamic knowledge as they might not have access to books or works of great scholars like Ibn Uthaymeen and Sheikh Al-Albani? This is an important question, especially in this era that we live in. People are given importance, prominence, not due to their authentic knowledge, rather to their exposure in the media. So this da'i is well known because he has so many followers on Instagram or on YouTube or on Facebook. The other one is quite famous because he has controversial opinions that he's not shy from airing and sharing with others, though they go against the mainstream, though they go against what real scholars of Islam say. And each one strikes his chest and says, we are the same, we are men. They have their opinion, I have mine. And this was said by one of the great Imams of Islam, Al-Imam Abu Hanifa. May Allah Azza wa Jal have mercy on him. When he said, whatever comes from Allah, meaning in the Quran, or from the Sunnah, there is no way that we go against that. Meaning that I'm a Muslim, I follow the Quran and the Sunnah. And whatever comes from the companions, may Allah be pleased with them, it's on my head. Meaning that the companions are all trustworthy. And as long as they don't differ in their opinion, I will accept what they say. But whatever comes from those who are after the companions, meaning the tabi'een, they are men and we are men. Meaning they're not better than us. They're tabi'een, they are normal people, they're not companions. So they may make a mistake here or there, and they have the ability to judge and rule things according to their knowledge. I can do the same. But this person who said that was Imam Abu Hanifa. When Tom, Dick, or Harry just graduated from an Islamic university here or there, come and try to change the mindset of Muslims with weird opinions that are baseless or based on whims and desires, this is why we always ask people, reverts and others, to look for real scholars. What do we mean by real scholars? Real scholars who are fluent in Arabic, know the rules of Arabic. And this is one tool of becoming a scholar. They know the Quran inside out. They memorize it. They understand its tafsir. They know the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, what is weak and what is not. They know usul al-fiqh, so that they can judge over major issues through the rules of usul al-fiqh. They know fiqh according to the schools of thought and how it was derived, such rules, how were they derived. And they must be known for their righteousness, their piety, their closeness to Allah Azza wa Jal, their distance from anything that is haram. Those who are seen mixing up with women in their lectures and conferences, cracking jokes here and there, These are not trustworthy if they're not walking the talk. Therefore, usually we refer people to the real scholars, and we mean by that Sheikh Abdul Aziz ibn Baz, Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen, Sheikh Al Albani, and others, mainly who had died, because we know that they cannot be tempted. They cannot be bought out. They cannot be forced to say something that is against their belief. Unlike those who are living today, there are so many that are steadfast. There are so many that are on the right track. But still, you see a lot of changing of color. And going back to the old school. And their publications have been thoroughly studied and scrutinized. And as Aisha says, their literature is available. And it has been translated to many languages. So the books of Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen, of Sheikh Al Albani, they're available in English, alhamdulillah. And you can easily go and study it. And most likely you will comprehend 90% of it. The 10 missing percent, you can ask students of knowledge and other scholars, and they will explain that for you, inshallah. And this is why we always tell people, be steadfast. Be committed to real scholars. Don't be fooled by a sheikh like myself coming on live TV and seen by so many hundreds of thousands or millions of people and say, well, if he's on telly, he should be trustworthy. This is not true. Don't follow people just because they appear on TV. There are stand-up comics on TV. There are actors, actresses. So many people who come on TV, but this doesn't give them any reliability. When you see a news clip on TV, is it true? No. The vast majority of news that you see are all lies, except a small portion that they don't have an agenda behind reporting it. So go back to the basics, to the Quran, go back to the authentic Sunnah, and not just that, you have to understand the Quran and the Sunnah with the understanding of the three favorite generations whom the Prophet ﷺ recommended us to follow when he said that the best of generations are my generation, that is the companions, and those who follow them, that is the tabi'een, and those who follow them, that is the tabi'it tabi'een. May Allah Azza wa Jal makes us among those who follow them until we die.